Jeff is popping a Halls. You're watching The Drive with Jeff and Cody. We are actually...
Wait for it.
What a showboat. We are celebrating our 10th episode. Hey! Can you believe it? We've made it to 10 episodes. We have almost become a YouTube sensation.
Almost.
Almost. We had over 100 views on our one video, so we appreciate that. For
We're actually starting to get a lot of comments about the shootout thing.
Yeah, we're
apparently everybody hates me.
Yeah, so I guess we'll just jump right into that. Jeff, looks like after the last video, I'm right.
I don't think we can just say you're right.
Well, it's not a right or wrong thing, right? It's just all opinion.
It's just I have the very least favorite opinion.
It's true. And what do you do when you're the NHL? You go with the majority. A couple of our fans wrote in, and one fan was talking about whether sports is entertainment or sports is competition. We'll potentially discuss this at a later edition of The Drive, but it was a clear, resounding... I thought we had fixed that!
Episode 10 and we wrecked it.
Sure. Our specialty episode and we wrecked it.
Oh,
man.
Alright, what were we going to talk about today then?
Well, today we're going to talk about some big thing in the news. Brett Favre. He's always in the news. He's always kind of a big thing in the news.
We got to talk about Brett Favre?
Yeah, we got to talk about Brett Favre. That's on the agenda today. Sorry, I have it right down here on my imaginary clipboard.
That looks nice.
Yeah, it's just my hand.
Okay, we'll start on Brett Favre.
So, Brett Favre, the last time he did not start a game in the NFL was back in 1992. He goes, what was it, 17 seasons?
Yeah.
17 seasons without missing a single game. 297 consecutive regular season starts. And this last Monday, yesterday, against the New York Giants, Brett Favre is out with an injury. Wow.
Finally, let that old man sit.
Should we have a moment of silence?
We're not having a moment of silence. As a former cheesehead, I will say...
You're a former cheesehead, or he was
he was a former cheesehead. I maintain a loyal cheesehead. That traitor in the purple and gold should not be allowed near a football for the remainder of his life. Does that sound harsh?
That sounds pretty harsh. I don't know, Jeff. I'm a big fan.
Hey.
Like, I don't know. The way he left I wish he would have retired in Green Bay. I really do. I wish he would have just left his career and just be done with it. But no, he wants to go play for the Jets, then he wants to play for the Vikings, and then all this off-season stuff.
That's what did it.
Stuff with a reporter. Oh, man.
Just intense. When he left the Packers,
yeah,
it hurt us all, and we were like, okay. But then he kept coming back, and finally we were just like, you know what? It's Aaron Rodgers' turn. We're sick of dealing with all this.
Yeah.
And then he goes and joins the Jets. And we're a little heartbroken because, you know, Favre was the Packer.
Yeah.
But we were like, you know what? Other conference. He wants to go play for the Jets. All right. But when he joined the Vikings...
Yeah, that's a little low.
You join the most hated rival of the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, that's kind of lowballing. Like, wow, yeah. That sucks.
Not a fan.
I don't know, like...
Then the stuff with the reporter.
Yeah, that was a little... But because he had a good season last year, though, his respect kind of jumped a little bit for me. Because I was like, he's just washed up. He's no good. He just sucks. He shouldn't be playing. But then because he had a good season last year, so I was almost like, oh, well, maybe Brett Favre's good again. I started to like him a little bit more. But...
Then this season.
Yeah.
He's not playing well. He gets the coach fired, pretty much.
Okay, but here's the thing. Do you like Brett Favre, or, like, because now he's pretty much essentially done. Are you going, this is the main overall question. Are you going to remember Brett Favre as somebody who you liked, as a player you liked, who's an amazing player, or are you going to remember him just as the idiot douche who left in a horrible way? And then he ended his career on an injury.
Idiot douche.
Really? You're not going to remember all those, like, brilliant years winning the Super Bowl those brilliant years with the Packers, his amazing performances, his record-breaking numbers.
He tainted it. He tainted it. If he would have left that last year with the Packers and said, you know what, I've had a great career, which he did. He said, I'm retiring.
Yeah, and then he came out of retirement, and then he came back into retirement, and then he came out of retirement.
See, this is what happens when guys hang on too long and they taint the legacy they had. If he would have left at that point, he would have retired as one of the greatest of all time. But now he's remembered as selfish, as arrogant, and as creepy for doing, like, sending the lewd text and stuff to that reporter.
Yeah, you're right. Like, I don't know, I have a hard time. I take it you noticed we're stopped. We are waiting for a train. Sorry, hasn't happened.
It happens. It happens sometimes. We're not always driving.
We are right now parked, and we're waiting for a train. We are sorry.
You gotta yell at me all the time.
Technically, we're the stop.
You're watching The Stop.
The Stop with Jeff and Cody. But I think that's enough on Brett Favre. I like the guy, but you're right. He did kind of end it poorly, and I wish he would have handled it differently. But I still got to give my respects to the guy.
You broke my heart, Brett.
He's a good guy.
You broke my heart.
One other thing we wanted to talk about tonight. Oh yeah, I found this story online today. Funniest thing ever. The Florida Everblades. Sorry, the Everblades. It's a play on words. They got these new Christmas jerseys, and they are potentially the worst jerseys in the world.
Horrendous.
That is just an understatement. These jerseys are lime green, like not a nice lime green, like an ugly lime green. And then at the bottom half of the jersey it says Happy Holidays. It has palm trees with Christmas lights on it, and like this picture. And like what high level of team puts Happy Holidays on their jerseys? That, and there's like mistletoe around the sleeves. On the socks it says Happy Holidays with snowflakes. They're in Florida. There's no snow.
Where do you see snow in Florida? This is so sad. I mean, like, a lot of the minor league teams come up with weird jersey ideas, but that is nuts.
Snowflakes? Like, this looks like a grade 5 girls ringette jersey. Like, this should have...
Not that we're bashing grade 5 girls ringette.
If you're in grade 5 and you're a girl and you play ringette, we are not bashing you.
You look good in the lime green jersey.
That says Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or whatever.
Yes, but the Florida Everblades...
Oh my goodness.
Look ridiculous in lime green Happy Holiday snowflake covered jersey.
That they do. Well, you're now listening to The Drive. We are going again. You're watching The Drive with Jeff and Cody.
10 episodes! You want to leave that part in?
Yeah.